Linda Tillman here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. Okay, so today I am using the Close to My Heart February stamp of the month, and it is Doodled Borders. And right now I am using the sentiment from it, which is love, joy, and happiness, and I'm adding some little hearts to it. And I'm just stamping around to make a background. And as you can tell, I have sped up my video so that you don't get too bored watching me play with a bunch of little stamps, just stamping over and over and over and over, because that's how I make the backgrounds. But I just had this idea that I just felt I needed to do it. And so there it is. See how fast I was? Magic hands. Ta-da! So now I'm just going around and adding just a little extra touches with a little extra heart. And all those designs are from the stamp of the month. I just thought that would be a good way to showcase the stamp, and it made a really cute background for Valentine's Day. And to get your stamp set, as the stamp set will only be available till the 28th of February, if I'm remembering what I was told. And with a qualified order, you could get it for $5. And the link will be in the description below to purchase it from my Close to My Heart store. Absolutely love the stamp set because it's so much fun. You can do so many different things with it. It won't be just for Valentine's Day. It can be for all kinds. Like, it has a little sparkle looking one. It's like if you want something to be sparkly, or yeah, it's got a lot of them. I love the saying though, the love, joy, and happiness. And of course you don't have to use those words all three together. You can use just a word. Like say you're making little tags or something and you might just have one little affirmation on it, you know, like joy or love or happiness. So anyway, now I'm going to cut it down, and I'm going to cut it down to a card mat size of 4 1/4, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. That's what I'm doing. Do you make your own backgrounds? Do you buy pattern paper? I have another video coming soon with some patterned papers that I got that are really awesome. So there I am. I've got the backgrounds all cut out now. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I figured I'll put a little border on, which I used a little tag punch to make that border, which I'll show you later, because a little bit later in the video, because I make another one to go with it. And here I am. I'm going to cut it down, and I'm measuring it. And instead of thinking, oh, Linda, it's 4 1/4, I put it up on the paper and did it. Not 4 1/4, it's 4 by 5 1/4, because it's a mat, not a base for an A2 card. So now I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to get my glue all over it. I'm just going to glue that down. Right about there looks good. I like how that looked. It was supposed to be a tag, but I changed what the punch was for. So now I'm going to make another little border using the tag punch, and you'll see what I do is I just take it and I put it in there and line it up so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. That way it doesn't cut a tag out. Because you can always use that piece that flew out. See them flying out of there? You can use those on the top of something to be like, you know, folders, how they have those little tabs on top. Those could be little tabs for the top of something. Anyway, so I'm cutting it out. You see the design coming in? See how I showed you the line? I'm showing you by lining it up like that. And so then I'm going to turn the paper over and I'm going to cut it down so that I can trim the other side to make that border about the same width. And I cut it crooked, so I had to go back in and straighten it out. There we go. Now it's straight. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that punch and I'm going to do the same thing. And when you don't have internet, it's hard to use your Cricut sometimes. So sometimes you got to get a little ingenious. And that punch is just from my stash, from my days with the other company that I was with for a little while. And so now I'm just trimming off those little really sharp points because I didn't want them on there. And so then I've just lined that up there like that, and I really like the way that looked. And I was like, oh, I should have another black one, but then I was like, I was too lazy, didn't want to cut it. It would have needed to go all the way across. I thought I cut that part out of the video. I guess I did not. So now I'm just gluing it down. And then I'll just, once I get it all glued down, then I'll just trim it up off the edges. So now I'm going to put the sentiment there. And I am trying to line it up. I need to get my stamping platform out, so if I need to stamp it again, I can without messing it up, like I did on that last little project. Here we go. So now, and I'm going to try doing it with the pigment inks, because you can use the pigment ink to emboss also. And that way, because I wanted it to be white popping up off of that pink. And I figured if I used the alabaster pigment ink and then the white embossing powder, it would really pop up off that paper better. So here we go. Let's do it again. Let's add a little more ink to it. Sorry about my camera shaking, but it's attached to the table. One day I'll have it hanging down like the professionals do. But for now, it's on the table. And now I need to get my little white embossing powder, which we carry in the close to my heart shop. And I'll put it on there and shake it up off of there. I got a blob. Why do I got a blob? Let's see, magic, blob, go away. There you go. Voila, blob is gone. I love that white popping off the pink like that. This card was simple, but to me it was very pretty. To me it's very pretty. It's quite simple. So I'm heating up the heat tool there. So now I'm sorry blocking the picture, but I couldn't see what it was doing. So there we are, guys. It is heat embossed and it's pretty to me. I love how it pops off there. I do like the white embossing powders. And this one is by Ranger, which we carry in the Close to My Heart. I carry it's in my store, which you can follow the link in any of the products I'm using, unless I say it's from my stash. I don't tell you what the product itself is. So here I am taking a card, making a card base, which measured 8.5 by 5.5. And then I scored it at 4 1/4. And if you notice that, I scored it right there in my trimmer. And now I'm lining it up, and I'm like, oh wait, Linda, you need a mat to go with it. Where's my mat? Where's the mat? I'm going to trim it down a little, because I wanted it matted. Did I mat it? I'm pretty sure I did. There we are. See, I'm using black cardstock. And I'm going to cut the... Now this one is going to be 4 1/4 by 5.5. And that's going to be the mat. Underneath the... It's going to be behind the card piece we just made. And it's going to frame it out a little better. And it's going to make... It's just going to break up the white from the white card. It's going to tie that black into it. So I'm trimming that up just a little bit more because I want to make sure that it looks decent. The decent border there. Do you guys like to use punches? You guys like to change things from their original design that it was intended for and change the design a little when you're doing them, like I did with that tag? If you do, let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite go-to crafting tool? And if you're interested in a video where I talk about my favorite craft tools, leave a comment so that I'll know how many people are interested. And guys, if you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell. And if you like the video, give me a little thumbs up. And share the video so that other people can find us. And I say this in every video, but once we reach the 1,000 subscribers, then I'll start having my lives again on a regular basis so that we can connect together and not just me having a video showing you what I'm doing. This way we can actually like craft together like my channel suggests. You know, that's why it's called Craft Along. That's why I named it that, because I want to craft along with other people at the same time. And I'm using paper to flatten it out, to drag my glue across the page, which I think you've probably seen me and the others doing it, but because I don't have my tip on my glue bottle right now, and so my glue is just a little bit on the thick side there. So here we are, I'm putting it on the base, and then pushing it down, making sure it's all on there real good, burnishing it down. That's what I'm doing, is burnishing it. And there we go. We got us a cute little card. Did you like the card? Let me know what your thoughts are on this, on my process and stuff. Oh, now I'm going to go around and add a little bit of aqua pigment, pearl aqua pigment too, because there's no shine on here and it needs a little shine. So this little shine, 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 shine. You know, every card needs a little bit of sparkle to it. You know, even guys, masculine cards need some kind of sparkle to it. Which hopefully next month I'll be able to order some stickles and start using those. We'll see. Alright guys, well thank you so much for staying this long in my video. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and clicking that notification bell and sharing the video. If you shared my video, Comment in the comment section. Linda, keep things in your hand. Stop throwing things around. All right, guys, you have a wonderful night. So long, farewell. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. God loves you, and I do too. Bye.